Well, apparently I have been owned by no other than Mr. Kevin Solway on the Men of the Finite channel. And it's almost an honor to be considered amongst people that Kevin doesn't like. You know, I mean, the stellar cast includes people like Fact vs. Religion and Ghost of Dan Person and Thunderfoot and Phil Hellenes, and no doubt Sardonic Skeptic and myself. I consider that pretty good company. And it's a rare honor being mentioned by name by someone of the stature of Kevin Solway. 8 months ago or something like that, I made a video where I gave my opinion on Kevin, and I will reiterate that for you now. It is my genuine opinion that Kevin Solway is a man whose honor and integrity are exceeded only by his good looks and charming personality.
The second person I wanted to talk about was Gothatfunk.
Gothatfunk! Oh my god, you don't want me to give you the same treatment I gave Sardonic Skeptic, do you?
It's Goth at Funk! GOTHATFUNK! Or Goth at Funk! But get a fucking clue, Derek! I thought you were smart enough to know better! Jesus fucking Christ! You're not representing Canada the way you should!
Let's carry on.
And there's the bells. All over France there's churches with bells, and they ring every quarter of an hour to interrupt your thoughts.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, Kevin, the church bells exist to interrupt your thoughts. Your thoughts, you egocentric bastard.
Okay, if you hold a position that Gothatfunk doesn't agree with, he will probably want to do a character assassination on you, and the way he goes about that is to dress you up as a clown, literally. He dresses himself up as a clown, and then he says that he's you.
No, Kevin, no, for the millionth time, no, man. Don't you understand the difference between parody and impersonation? My character is a parody. Derek, Sardonic Skeptic's character, is an impersonation. He says he's you. I don't do any of the stuff that Derek does. I've only done 2 videos as Kenneth Soulless. Kenneth Soulless is not you. That's the reason he has a different name, you fucking retard. Because he's not you. That's why he has a different name. The reason that the things Kenneth Soulless does and says don't resemble the things you do and say are because he's not you, Kev. That's why it's not you, you fucking dipshit.
So imagine how well that would go down in a court of law, you know.
Oh yeah, right. A court of law, or at Disneyland, or at a wedding, or at a funeral.
You'd have the prosecuting attorney dressing up as a clown, dancing backwards and forwards in front of the jury, saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm the defendant." This is how Gothatfunk does his videos. While he's dressed up as you, let's say you wanted to do a character assassination of Thunderfoot. Okay, so what he would do, he would change a couple of letters in the name of Thunderfoot to something like Thunder Poop. Stroke of genius, right?
There you go again, Kev. The only reason you even imply that might be brilliant is because it came out of your head. If I said thunder poop, you'd be going, "Oh, you're being a moron, you're, you know, whatever." I get you're trying to be ironic, by the way. I do understand, but then again, so am I.
Okay, and then as Thunder Poop, he will then confess to all the most evil crimes in the world, and anything you can imagine. He doesn't provide any evidence for what he's doing, you know. He just says, "Yes, I agree that I want to, let's say, kill all the Jews in the world. I confess to that."
Yeah, right. Okay, so when did I say, as my character Kenneth Soulless, that I wanted to kill anybody? Anybody, Kevin, anybody. Can you name me anybody? Kev? Anybody? Have I ever said in a video that I wanted to kill anybody? Ever? Ever, Kev? Even as a character, have I ever said that, Kev? Have I? Kev? Help me out here, Kev.
He's behaving, he's acting as though he's you. This is what he's saying. Now, the reason he changes your name is that if you complain to him and say, hey, you can't say those things about me, you just made all that stuff up, none of that is true, he'll say, hang on a minute, what are you talking about? I'm talking about thunder poop. I'm not talking about you, so I'm sorry, but you haven't got a leg to stand on.
It's true, Kevin. You haven't got a leg to stand on. Because you know what? I'm not trying to have an argument with you. You've inspired a character. The character takes the piss out of certain characteristics that I've observed in various different people. Not just you. Possibly even myself, Kev. Possibly even me. That's where creativity comes from, you know. Inside oneself. It's not all about you, Kev. I know you wish it was, buddy. I know you wish it was. But it's not. Now, Derek, on the other hand...
This is the atheist way of going about things. I know not all atheists are like this. I know there's some reasonable, decent people out there who do things in a straightforward manner. They're willing to discuss and have a rational discussion.
I'm not willing to have a rational discussion with you, Kevin, because I don't consider you to be a rational person. I don't consider you to be someone who behaves in a way that I would associate with if I knew you in real life and you behaved the way in real life that you behave on the internet. You're a complete cock on the internet, Kevin, and people need to tell you that. Oh, but I know people do. Maybe they don't tell you that in videos often enough, but you are a prick, okay? And if you want to say, hey, Paul, ad hominem tax, well, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, you're a prick. I can't help it. It's not my fault you're a prick. It's just an observation. It's not a criticism.
But the majority of atheists, I think, are represented by people like gothatfunk and FVR and Phil Hellings, who I'm going to come to.
Wow! I'm one of the ambassadors of YouTube atheism, according to Kevin Solway. I think the man needs to get out more often, frankly, but I guess I should be really, really honored.
Now, these behaviours, again, it's evil, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm so evil. Ah, I'm coming to get you, Kevin! I'm coming to get you! Ah!
Dressing people up as clowns, changing their name, making them confess to various crimes without providing any evidence. Same thing that FVR does. It's evil, and it doesn't come out of rationality at all. It doesn't come out of reason. It doesn't come out of conscience. It comes out of emotion.
Yes, Kevin, it comes out of emotion. You evoked an emotional reaction from me. It's called, you pissed me off, Kev. Once upon a time, way back when, you were picking on people for no reason. You were being spiteful and vindictive and absolutely malicious. And I thought someone had to put you in your place. Now, if that makes me evil, Kevin...
Emotional reaction. Of course, these same people will try to excuse what they do by saying, oh, I did that because I was emotional. But that's not an excuse. It's like saying, I was irrational because I was irrational.
Or I was mocking you because you deserve to be mocked, you self-righteous, egocentric son of a bitch. I hope you have a good time and friends, whatever you're doing. I really don't have any ill will towards you, but I don't take you seriously as a human being, Kevin, so why should I engage you rationally? I actually take the atheist antidote more seriously than I take you. And with that, I will bid you adieu. To all my subscribers, sorry for the drama. But I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Got that funk. Thanks for watching, and may all your ups and downs be ups.